You had a great chemistry in the movie. Do you remember when you first met each other or the first scene you had together?
Well,
She
those
was
were
running
very...
in slow motion across the room.
Ihnen wäre es lieber, wenn ich eine Schwindlerin wäre. Dann würde Ihre ganze starre Weltanschauung nämlich nicht durcheinander kommen.
Nein, ganz im Gegenteil. Wenn Sie wüssten, wie sehr ich mir wünsche, dass Sie keine Hochstaplerin sind.
They felt very far apart. First meeting you to first having a scene together. We had many talks and dinners before that.
It's a funny...
Even though it was a week, it felt like a year. To me.
It's a strange... I mean, acting is a continual sort of blind dating thing. You're thrown together and expected to assume a relationship. Sometimes it's a very, very intimate one. Or it's one that you don't have. You're strangers. Maybe you're expected to hate each other or having been married 10 years ago or whatever, or kill somebody, or whatever it is. You've got to hit the ground as fast as you can. And it's to try to reach the level of comfort with a new person that quickly. It's not always easily achieved. Sometimes you never really do. And so I think I consider myself very lucky that Emma was so approachable. There were no airs and graces, really. I mean,
Really?
Yeah, no. Well, you couldn't really at 5 a.m. in the car. And so, catching each other with our guard down a bit. You know what helped, actually? I think we were... Well, we rehearsed together, didn't we? I'm trying to remember the sequence of everything.
We did.
So that probably helps. You, me, Simon McBurney, and you had Andrew was there, and you had a friend and various people. Yeah. We'd have little discussions about it all because Alan doesn't rehearse. He doesn't read anything through, so we'd kind of try and do a little bit of prep of our own, which, and because we were all nervous, I think that brought us together, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Did you like the time period? Would you have liked to live in the 1920s?
I don't think so. I think experiencing it through...
I think this is enough.
This is enough.
Pretend. Just
is
pretend
lovely,
together.
but modern conveniences, as much as I hate cell phones with cameras on them, modern conveniences are not to be dismissed. Medicine, hygiene.
Yeah.
Things have really upgraded.
Yeah. I like the music of that period, but I don't know how much I'd just be able to sustain myself.
The music is amazing.
Yeah. So I would, I think just, we can take a virtual visit to it through what we do. Is a much nicer way to...
We can Google it.
Yes.
We can tweet about it.
Yeah.
Let's Instagram it.
We're actors of fantasists.
#20s.
Yeah.
Geist, wenn du mich hörst, dann gib mir ein Zeichen.
Did you ever experience something unexplainable in your life? Something magical? Yeah?
Many times. But Colin never has. Not once. Never.
So what is magical for you? I know that's a tough question, but...
I think many things. It's kind of a cop-out, but I experience a lot of things as magical. It's a matter of perspective, I think, more than anything.
I think it's true. I mean...
Not actually abracadabra magical, but a different kind.
Well, I think it's how you choose to view it, isn't it? Magic's almost like the lens through which you perceive something. Science. It can either seem like a boring thing that some teacher inflicted on you, or you can actually start to look at the patterns that it's trying to observe and realize that you could interpret that as magic. I detested most of those subjects when I was a kid. And if I try to help my kids with their homework now, I sometimes, not always, but I sometimes find, even in mathematics, which was my worst subject, things which I think seem rather magical. That the patterns that numbers are making and that the connections. So that all of that counts. And I think it's, in fact, given that how much mystery there is in the natural world, it's rather extraordinary how much we yearn to believe in things that are dubious or are beyond our understanding. I think it's getting to grips with what we already have in front of us, I think, is sufficient.